I'm Stuart from QBC Constructions. Welcome to 7 Mile.
This project's located adjacent to the 7 Mile Beach National Park and the 7 Mile Beach. It's sort of set probably 5 kilometres in from the coastline, up in the hills. Really beautiful position for the house to sit, overlooking that beautiful vista. It's a contemporary classic build, tucked in the hills, not far away from the beach. In this location, it's very hard not to take these ones on. I got to know Dave, I'd say 7 or 8 years ago. He was a rep for a roofing company we were using. We got along quite well. And he actually mentioned to me one day, I'll build a house, Stu, I'll get in contact with you. And that day came several years later. We've had a really good building relationship together, and the result really speaks for itself. We really were excited from day one when we saw these plans and the location. I met Dave up here on site, and there was an old tree just standing out there, and we had a chat, and that's where it all kicked off. So I guess what's unique to this property and Dave and his lifestyle is its proximity to local towns and services, yet they're tucked away, giving them the rural aspect that they require. Dave oversees his small herd of cattle and his property duties here. Ray works from home, and it really fits their lifestyle. The design brief for 7 Mile, it's a 3-bedroom home plus study. It's a very open plan living, separated by the kitchen and pantry and fireplace. It separates the dine to the kitchen and the lounge the other end. So a northerly aspect is always the best option for any build, really. Being an off-grid property, you want to make it as efficient as you can. So it's very well insulated, double glazed windows to keep the heat in once you do warm the place up. On the south coast, we got a lot of breezes from the north in summer. So you can crack a door, crack a window, and pull some beautiful cold ocean breezes through your home in summer. But in winter, you've got the northern sun, which shoots across the sky lower and shoots under your eave line to really warm your house up. And this is extremely efficient warmed home here from a natural point of view. Every architect build has its own unique flair. Like you're working with Hugh and he's used some really simple yet effective design techniques to achieve the client's desired outcome. It's a unique sort of wow factor from a design and a visual point of view. This build, as you would have seen, it has an extensive extreme cantilever of over 4 metres protruding out to the east, creating a carport below and also off the front of the building. It's really impressive visually. I guess a traditional long-time feature of any rural build is a wraparound veranda. The architect did incorporate one on this in a very modern format, wraps around 300 degrees of the property, taking in all the views, and obviously gives the building a bit of shape, looking out to the ocean and the national park. In regards to the colour palette, we have the magnificent Coolangatta Mountain sitting behind us, so I guess the tone of the property really blends in with the forest. We've got a really dark panel on the outside. Internally, we've got some beautiful natural timbers. Even the client's furnishings are really soft and raw, have really set it off internally. I guess my favourite parts of this build, 7 Mile, would have to be how its simplicity of build, nestled into the hillside. It's a large amount of glazing that really warms a home and takes in the views. It has an extremely low footprint, so I'm very proud of its thermal performance. And also it's powered by the sun every day. This thing runs itself. It's an extremely efficient builder. Successful project for a builder, especially on 7 Mile. We hit with an appalling year of rain for the first 12 months, really can dent your passion for the build. But once we got underway and once we saw it coming together after the road was constructed, every part of the build turned out exactly how the client and I wanted it to. We couldn't be happy with the result. I mean, it's been a journey for the clients. They've had a vision for this, I think, dating back 5 years. So the DA process, the design with the architect, finding the right builder, constructing the road into the property throughout that wet period. I just want them to enjoy it and look over their achievements of what we've both done together. down over their property, over their cattle, down to that beautiful beach, and just enjoy it for as long as they can and soak up those new home vibes.